Hi, this is Kate with the Empress of Tarot channel. You guys know the drill. If you don't know the drill, I'll tell you what the drill is. To ask a question, just use the chat box. These are free readings. So please support the channel in any way that you can. Hey, Mature. Hey, Be Wise. Be mindful that if you come on the channel more than once in the day, I might not read your reading if there's a lot of people on. Let's see, Mature. Is Antonio thinking about you? I think by asking that question, he is. Is Antonio, what is Antonio thinking about? Hi, Zara. He's thinking about the star. This is about having hope, faith, inner miracles happening. To the Six of Wands, a victory, success, being in the limelight, praise and acclaim. And the mystery, the High Priestess, secrets, mysteries, having to trust your own intuition. He's funny. Yeah, Michael hasn't been live with me for a while. I'm not sure why. Hi, Deepika. Hi, Lisa. Just like, thank you, Lisa. Let's see, Deepika, no contact. Let's get some no contact cards for Deepika. They miss you. I miss you. I wish things were different. To no one compares. No matter how many people I've met and experiences I have, there's no one who compares to you. And tears. When I think about you, I cry. I think he is thinking about you, Mature. I think you need to use your intuition too. Let's see, Zara. How will you spend time with the next couple of days? Hi, Moombina. Hi, Maria. The King of Teacups, someone who's very emotionally supportive, very tolerant, very empathetic. To the Eight of Cups, withdrawal, retreat, moving on, but you're ascending to a higher level commitment, like the Nine and 10 of Cups, where you'll find your true happiness. And the Three of Swords, there was a heartbreak, a divorce, a loss, a separation, or there will be. Let's see, Lisa, is it true that R is heartbroken over you? I have the Ace of Pentacles, a new job, promotion, new income. To the 10 of Wands, he's stressed out, exhaustion, job burnout. And the 9 of Wands, he's keeping and maintaining his boundaries, perseverance, being very close to a victory. I wouldn't say he's heartbroken, Lisa. I think he's a little bit overwhelmed by everything. Maria would like no contact about N. You hurt me. Everything that happened hurt me so much. I need more time to heal. You're mine. I get so pissed knowing other people can have you right now. Yeah, I don't care. I want the world to know you're mine. And do you feel like home? Being with you reminds me of simpler times. You bring me so much happiness and so much peace. What can I get for Moombina? Attention of others. I feel addicted to the attention of others. I love feeling wanted and needed. I don't feel whole without it. To tears, when I think about you, I cry. And no one compares. No matter how many people I've met and experiences I have, there's no one who compares to you. You're welcome, Lisa. Hi, Hot Wani. No contact, Hot Wani. Donations are open, Trisha. So please donate to the cause if you can. The cause is me. You feel like home. Being with you reminds me of simpler times. You bring me so much happiness and peace. You hurt me. Everything that happened hurt me so much. I need more time to heal. And you're so smart. Your intellect really turns me on. You're so smart, and I really enjoy our conversations. Let's see, Trisha. Free reading for Trisha. You're welcome, Mumbina. Trisha, I have Libra energy, justice. This is about cause and effect, win-win solutions. The truth comes out. To the Nine of Swords, anxiety, worries, nightmares, depression. And the Two of Wands, waiting on results, making a choice, travel plans. Oh, I just heard my phone go off. Oh, thank you, Ushma, for the donation. What can I get for Alma? What are V's future actions towards me? The Four of Swords, rest, retreat, renewal, solitude, recovery. To the Page of Pentacles, a patient kid, a new job, raise, or money news. And the Six of Swords, a necessary transition, relocating or moving, or perhaps just taking a vacation. Wow, that was a big sneeze. Hi, Shanika. Let's see, Shanika. Thank you, TB. The Magician, focus, creativity, turning visions into reality. To the Knight of Pentacles, a reliable person who's patient and hardworking. And the Lovers, a deep connection, the strength of two, your soulmate. I think your soulmate would want you to drop them off at work. I think that's a yes. Let me see, Catherine. No contact. Annabelle's current feelings for Cliff. You can drop your question, Trisha, anytime. Feeling lost. I'm trying to make this work, but I feel so lost. I don't know what to do or say anymore, and it's easier to just stay in silence. Wild side. There's a side to you I haven't seen and want to see. I want to see you let loose and get wild. Let's have some fun. And finding myself. It was time I went within to find myself. I need to figure out what I want out of life. I need space. Let's see, TB. This is unemployment, financial difficulties, financial adversities, but it is in your past. To the world, you'll complete it a second time. This is completing a goal, lesson, immigration, travel, celebrations. And the Eight of Wands, speed, action, love letters coming in very quickly. Take it again. I think the second time is the charm, TB. Definitely think you can pass it, TB. What's unfolding for Trisha? The Fool, a fresh new beginning, taking a chance, taking a risk. To the Ace of Wands, the SEX card, or a new project, inspiration, the urge to create. To the Ten of Wands, stress, job burnout, exhaustion. To the Hanged Man, wisdom, self-sacrifice, going through contemplation. To the Star, have hope, faith, inner clarity, miracles, being in the spotlight. And the Ace of Swords, a new idea, mental clarity, a breakthrough, victory. So some kind of victory, Trisha, is coming your way, backed by the Star card with a lot of hope and faith. Hi, Teresa. Hi, Emil. Cora, I didn't see your question. Let me back up and see if I can see Cora's question. Will Cora see DB in October? The Seven of Pentacles, waiting on results, patience, hard work, delayed success. To the Devil, addiction, greed, envy, materialism, sexual lust, Capricorn energy. And Strength, yes. This is overcoming obstacles, unconditional love, self-respect, having courage. It's a yes, Cora. Oh, you're welcome, Trisha. Let's see, Teresa. I have the Hierophant, traditions, conventional expectations, conformity. If he does have any money hidden from you, he can't really hide it from you since you're his ex-wife. To the Devil, he probably is hiding money. This is addiction, greed, envy, materialism, sexual lust. And the Seven of Pentacles, he's waiting on some money to come in, the fruits of his labor to come in. I think he does owe you some hidden money, Teresa. What can I get for Beanish? What's currently happening in my future spouse's life? Hi, Renuka. Thanks for joining. Thanks for becoming a subscriber. I have the King of Swords, someone who's very intelligent, very strategic, very intentional. To the Page of Pentacles, a patient kid, a new job, raise, or money news. And the Four of Swords, rest, retreat, renewal, solitude, recovery. He's trying to recover from something, but he's very smart and he'll get over it. Hi, Serene. How are you doing with your new job? Congratulations, by the way. New jobs are awesome. You're doing a great job with the Four of Wands. This is a homecoming celebration with family, friends, reunions, perhaps a marriage. Hi, Maja. To the Three of Wands, teamwork, commerce, expansion, and travel. Business is going so well, you need to expand. And the Page of Cups, a studious kid, a new love, or volunteer work. Of course I'm kind, Serene. I hope I'm kind every day. Will Emil get a message from Shamika early October? The Two of Swords, the decision hasn't been made yet. This is a need for compromise or to make a decision. To the Page of Swords, you have somebody who's gossiping, spying, or prying eyes on you. And the Seven of Swords, someone who's dishonest, theft, betrayal, or running away. I think it's unlikely, Emil. I think they'll continue spying on you through your social media. What can I get for Maja? The King of Cups, someone who's very tolerant, empathetic, very supportive. To the Ace of Swords, a new idea, mental clarity, a breakthrough. And the Star, have hope, faith, inner clarity, miracles, being in the spotlight. I just told something that triggered Maja into that moment. Did you just discover something, Maja? Hey, Renuka. Let's get Rishi's current feelings and next actions. Yes, he has feelings and he would like to talk to you about them, Maja. Renuka, I have others' opinions. I feel bound by my culture and my family's beliefs on how I should live my life. I'm working towards breaking free from limiting myself based on these beliefs. To my dreams, I've been dreaming about you in my dreams. We are so free and in love. Wish I could stay there for forever. And you're so special. You're truly divine. I've never felt energy like yours before, and I can't get enough. I'm also going to pull some tarot cards for you, Renuka. The King of Wands, a bold leader who's charming and courageous. Fire energy, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. To the Chariot, Cancer energy, number 7. This is action and change, a journey, perhaps a new vehicle. And the Knight of Cups, a Prince Charming or a Princess Charming, romance, proposal, invitation. It'd be a good time to ask somebody out. Hey, Jason, how's it going? I believe he'll ask you out, Renuka. Very quickly, too. I'm pretty good. I did fracture my finger, which it looks really ugly. I don't want to show you, but I tore off a whole nail slamming my finger in a car door. Hi, Amira. Oh, you've done that before? Oh my gosh. Yeah, it's not fun. I'm on antibiotics. I have to take care of it every day. It's kind of a pain in the butt. Amira, I have the Nine of Pentacles. This is luxury, self-sufficiency, financial gain, and solo pleasures. To the world, completing a goal, lesson, immigration, travel, celebration, success. And the Five of Pentacles, financial difficulties, financial adversity, maybe some health concerns. So you're guaranteed success. Yes, Amira, with this World card. You will be successful. Of course, Amira. Hi, Ashwini. Yes, of course, Ashwini. I love that we have the no contact deck out today. They want you to unblock them. I miss you and want to connect. Please unblock me literally or energetically so we can speak. I have a lot to say. To focus on money. I'm currently focusing on my career and finances. My main priority is financial stability. And father wounds. My father is a big influence on my behavior now as an adult. I have challenges with connecting to the divine masculine energy within me and externally. Wow, Matthew McConaughey turned down $14.5 million for a movie. I wish I had that luxury. Holy cow. Let's see, Tink. A rumor. I would have to get the Empress really to see that she's pregnant. Let's see what cards I get. What's going on with Steven and Jada? I have the Star, have hope, faith, inner clarity, miracles, being in the spotlight. That doesn't necessarily mean that they're together or that they're pregnant. To the Hanged Man, wisdom, self-sacrifice, getting a new perspective. I think the rumor needs a new perspective. Someone stressed out. That could be Steven or Jada. To the Ace of Wands, this is the SEX card, so they definitely are getting on physically together. To the Fool, a fresh new beginning, taking chances, taking a risk. And the Ace of Pentacles, a new job, promotion, new income. So I don't see that she's pregnant yet, but I am getting that they are physical together. Hi, Ariba. What might have happened in the past to your future spouse's love life before you met him? The King of Swords, someone who's very intelligent, very strategic, very intentional. To the Four of Swords, arrest, retreat, renewal, solitude, recovery. And the Six of Swords, a necessary transition, relocating or moving, or perhaps just taking a vacation. Let's see, Tink, is he doing it to make you jealous, or is he in a serious relationship? I have the Eight of Swords, self-imposed restrictions, isolation, or imprisonment. So right now he's by himself. To the Five of Cups, someone's gone through a great loss. That could be he's lost you or you lost him. This is grief, abandonment, feeling unloved. And the Page of Swords, a gossip, spy, prying eyes. I think that's just because we're using tarot to spy in on what's going on. I don't think he's in a serious relationship. I think he's actually probably pretty sad right now about you. I'm sorry, Ariba. Hi, Amina. I thought I explained that, Ariba, but I guess I didn't. What can I get for Amina? Is Mayor playing with you? The Five of Cups, loss, regret, feeling abandoned or unloved. To the Page of Swords, he could be spying in on you, watching your social media. And the Two of Swords, it's time to make a decision or a compromise. It looks like he could be, Amina. Hi, Sour. Thank you for becoming a new subscriber. Let's see, Tink. I'm going to do Sours first. I have the Two of Swords. It's time to make a decision or compromise. To the Page of Swords, a gossip, spy, prying eyes, the truth. And the Five of Cups, loss, regret, feeling abandoned or unloved. I don't think you'll get a ticket from BJP. Sour Chanda, I'm sorry. Ariba, that could mean that you're dealing with someone who's very intelligent. They're probably resting, taking a nap with the Four of Swords, trying to get some sleep. And they probably need a vacation or a change of residency with the Six of Swords. And then what can I get for Tink? What is he saying to his coworkers? He's saying he's like showing up as the Queen of Pentacles, someone who's very capable, very dependable, mainly interested in domesticity and fertility, earth energy. To the Nine of Cups, that he's single. He's a solo. He's not with anybody. His wishes are being fulfilled on his own. He's in good health. He's having some conflict with his coworkers. This is arguments or disagreements. To the Queen of Wands, but he's trying to stay confident and self-assured. There's a big change going on, a big transformation, a willingness to break from the past with the Death card, Scorpio energy. And the Three of Wands, there's teamwork, commerce, expansion, and travel going on in his business. So his business is expanding. He's working together with his other coworkers. Hi, Akshi. Let's use the time cards, Akshi. Tarot doesn't really do time well. I have next year looks promising. To it's in the future. And timing is pushed back due to blockages. I'd say definitely by next year, Akshi. You're very welcome. Does Stefan have feelings for you, or has he decided to move on? Let's see. He's feeling like moving towards you with the Chariot. This is action and change, a journey, perhaps a new vehicle. To the King of Wands, he wants to be bold and charming, very courageous. And he'd like to propose, invite you out on a date. I don't think he's moved on at all, Tink. I think he still wants to ask you out. Sorry, I have to go use the bathroom real quick. And I'm back. No, actually, I don't have kids. Hi, Azka. Hi, Queen T. You can ask a question. Azka wants to know if it's someone old or someone new. It's someone old with the Six of Cups. This is nostalgia, good memories, innocence, reunions. It's someone from your childhood. To the Knight of Wands, someone who's very lusty, free-spirited, fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. And the Two of Pentacles, multitasking, weighing two different options. Definitely someone you knew from your childhood. Let's see, Tamara. Is V thinking about you right now? What is V thinking about? V is thinking about the Queen of Cups, someone who's very nurturing, someone who's very supportive, very empathetic, very tolerant, very compassionate, a water sign, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. To the Page of Swords, a gossip, spy, prying eyes, the truth. He's probably spying on you on your social media. And the Two of Swords, it's time to make a decision or a compromise. Yeah, he's thinking about you tomorrow. It's tracking your social media. What can I get for Queen T? Queen T, you're going to find a house that's going to make you very happy. This is total family contentment, total love and support. You're showing up as the Empress, fertility, creation, pregnancy, abundance, and good parenting. You might get pregnant this year as well. To the Knight of Swords, someone who's very ambitious, throws themselves in to get what they want. If you do get a house, it will happen pretty quickly. Ozka, you can ask another question. That's fine. How will you meet your future spouse? You're welcome, Queen T. Have hope, faith, inner clarity, miracles, being in the spotlight. Number 17. There's something that you're going to do that's going to shine and attract your spouse. It could be through a new job, a new promotion, new income. And the world, completing a goal, lesson, immigration, travel, celebrations. It might be at a celebration. You're welcome, Ozka. Don't forget, you guys can send me a super chat, super sticker, or super thanks. Hi, Shelly. Hi, Mimbali. Don't forget to hit the like button on your way out. Are you going to live in a huge home? Let's see, Shelly. The Sun, yes, this is material happiness, a joyful outcome, success. I think your home is going to be as large as you need it to be. To the Knight of Cups, someone's going to propose to you, invite you out. And the 10 of Cups, family contentment, total love and support. It's a definite yes, Shelly. Hi, Sibylla. Congratulations, Shelly. I feel like you just won the jackpot. Hey, Kick It. What is V hiding from you? Let's see, Sibylla. Yeah, Shelly, you got really good cards. Those are brilliant cards. I wish those were I wish those were my cards. What is V hiding from? What is V hiding? The Two of Pentacles, multitasking, trying to make a decision. To the Tower, an unexpected change, disaster, or upheaval. And Temperance, have patience, balance, moderation, self-control. He might not want to come out with it, but there's been some kind of disaster or unexpected change that has thrown him through a loop. What can Mimbali expect in love this week? The Tower, unexpected change, disaster, or upheaval. To Temperance, have patience, balance, moderation, self-control. And the Devil, addiction, greed, envy, materialism, sexual lust. You can donate for another one, Shelly, if you'd like. I'm going to move on to Kick It. How is D feeling about you in love? The Four of Pentacles, greed, desire for long-term security. To the Page of Wands, an active kid, a new project or creative idea. And the King of Pentacles, a solid and practical leader, a wise investor.